Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghostmet Gaming with me, Christopher, and we're back with Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition and our playthrough on Insanity difficulty, playing as a Vanguard. And last time we did all but the rest of the scanning that we can do. We have a couple of things left to do, so we're going to do those in the next episode. And next episode might actually be slightly shorter, but I could also look into Arrival and see exactly how long that's expected to take, because maybe we could fit that in the next episode as well. We shall see about that. But today we are going to help out Tali, because she is being she's being accused of treason and is going to go to court in the Quarian flotilla. So we are going to help her out and make sure that that doesn't happen, because we kind of need her around after all. So yeah, I don't think there's really much else to do but just head over there and see what we can do. So here we are, the Migrant Fleet, and I do like the design of this ship. Just a big ball. It's actually quite cool. Right, so let's head down to the surface and see what we need to do in order to make sure that Tali doesn't get to go to prison and actually gets to stay with me.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Indeed, I think so too. But let's get straight to the chase here. Why is she on trial?
What are the charges against Tali, Captain?
The charge is treason, and the punishment if she is found guilty is exile.
You know me, Captain. You know I never do that.
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
And I mean, if she gets exiled, that actually works for me, because then she'll just be with me, which is just what I wanted, so okay. Exactly what did she do? And that's a good question, but what do we do now is an even more important question.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Well, thank you for that. Right, we don't really have much else to do, I believe.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such...
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Hey, I'm a good captain, damn it, I can do the thing. I'll tell them what's what. Shalaran, apparently we need to talk to you.
Talizora Vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron, Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
Ooh, I recognize the voice actress for her, Shalaran. That is the same woman who does Avasarala in The Expanse. I definitely recognize that voice. Cool. Did not know that she was in this game. Right. What did she say? I was blinded by that fact. Okay. Everyone will have you under the name, give you departure from the Nima. Indeed. Yeah, why does that matter?
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vasnima. Whatever we must call you legally.
Let's just go in.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
Probably a terrible idea, but maybe I could do something good from, or rather get something good from it.
Tali, I'm not a lawyer. Hell, everyone thinks I'm part of Cerberus. Do you really think I can help you?
They're trying to turn the crowd against me. That's why they changed my status to Vast Normandy. This whole trial is a farce.
You underestimate us, Tali. Do not forget that you have friends as well as enemies. I delayed their attempt to try you in absentia. I convinced them to allow a human into our midst. You still have a chance. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vast Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vast Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
I suppose I will. Yeah, indeed, look at her record. She has been an upstanding Quarian for quite some time.
I shouldn't have to. When Tali helped me stop Saren and his Geth army, her actions spoke for themselves. Without her help, none of you would be alive to put her on trial today.
Well said, Shepard. None of us should forget Tali's contributions to the fleet.
Tali, you're accused of bringing active Geth to the Migrant Fleet. What say you?
And I mean, considering what I did in Mass Effect 1, she had basically no part whatsoever, apart from, you know, the actual beginnings of the game when she brought the information about Saren. But after that, she was completely useless. Okay. I'm not gonna say couldn't have done this, I'm just gonna flat out say that she's innocent, even though I know nothing of the sort.
Tali would never endanger the Migrant Fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
That's a bit much. And indeed, you got a lot of nerve to bring this up in this trial.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
I mean, I've killed so many Geth up until this point, it shouldn't really be a big deal, right?
You think Tali's helping the Geth? Maybe killing a few dozen will prove her loyalty.
We do not accuse Tali of aiding the Geth cause. We accuse her of carelessness that endangered the fleet.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Well, do you think there's anyone we should talk to before we leave?
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
But let's go.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
And who's here? If it isn't Vitor!
Lloyd, Doctor, those real. It's a husk, a collector minion.
No, Vitor, this is Shepard, a friend of Tali Zora's. Shepard rescued you from Freedom's Progress. Do you remember?
Shepard gave me to Cerberus. Too many questions. Can't sleep, can't eat, wrong answers.
Poor Vitor. What did Cerberus do to him?
When they returned Vitor to us, he was suffering from malnutrition, exhaustion, dehydration, and the after effects of several drugs.
Poor guy. I'm really sorry to have disturbed you.
I didn't mean to upset him. I'll leave.
Doctor, is it time for the meds yet? I need my meds.
Not yet, Vitor. Soon.
Aw, poor guy. Right, Carl Rieger, let's have a bit of a chat with you.
Carl Rieger.
Shepard, Tali Zora. Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Cool. So he did survive after all. So, what about the presence on Raya? I don't know what I mean by that, but let's talk about it.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Tali Zora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Carl.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
So dark energy.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy?
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Would that be a problem?
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Okay. So, how are you feeling after that whole ordeal?
Have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
That seems true indeed.
We should get going.
But good talking to you, Carl Rieger. Right, Admiral Zen, let's have a bit of a chat with you.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Yes, you do.
You didn't say much during the opening statements, Admiral.
There wasn't much to say. This trial is a waste of time.
It matters a great deal to me.
If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
I mean, fair point.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
That sounds very, very true indeed. So what do you think about Geth, by the way?
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
Ooh, you think he might be right then?
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
That's a bit of a nice foreshadowing for Legion, isn't it? Quite indeed. And yeah, you seem to be sort of lackluster in your opinion about this trial.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
I think that sounds reasonable.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Okay, well, let's keep going. I want to talk to the other two as well. They are, well, we'll see if we can talk to Shalaran as well, but Geralt, hello.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard? Admiral Hangerel Vasnima. To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Corris, though. Tali's in good hands.
You might be on Tali's side, it sort of sounds like.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rael inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
I think so too. So what can you tell us about the lab ship?
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rael was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Cool. So what's your opinion about the other admirals? Will they help?
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rael's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
Well, there you go. So yeah, what's your history with Rael then?
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Well, there you go. I'm not even gonna ask what actually happened. So, it seems to be some infighting between the admirals here.
Sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
And that, I guess, is an admirable cause.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Right, let's have a bit of a chat with the last guy, Chorus. You are about here. Hello.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkorus Vas Quibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Quib. Beautiful name. Alright, what can you tell me about the Alarai?
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
And, yeah, I will ask about Quib.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
Cool. And yeah, you don't seem super fond of Tali. Why is that?
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created, the people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
And there you go. And what's your take on your infighting?
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
And yeah, you would just like to run away.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali Zora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
And there we have it. Right, with that, I think, well actually, let's see if we can talk to Shalaran.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Well, gee, thanks. So, do you think it actually will help?
At least someone here's looking out for Tali. Will retaking the Alarai really help her case?
Tali showing a desire to correct mistakes she may have made will make up for a lot of lost ground. But more importantly, you may find evidence of what happened. With luck, it will exonerate Tali from any wrongdoing.
I'm supposed to care about that now? All I want to do is find Father.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Well, we shall see. What's your take on the Alarai?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Rael Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
Uh-huh. And what's your relationship with Rael?
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Rael was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
What about the father?
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Rael was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
Uh-huh. So, what evidence could we find that might actually help?
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
Uh-huh, sounds easy. And yeah, what about all the admirals fighting?
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war with the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
Uh-huh,
we should move on.
Cool.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Well, thank you for that. Right, it is indeed time to go to the Alarai and see if we can't actually solve this little mystery and see if we can clear Tali's name. So, off to the Alarai! And I was basically in the incorrect place. You have to go past the place with the trial to this place to go to the Alarai. So, yeah, a little bit in the incorrect position right there. Let's talk to the shuttle guard.
Tali Zora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
And there we go. We are indeed ready.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali Zora. Kila Selai.
Right, here we are, ready to go. Start by getting him the sniper rifle and the armor penetrating ammo. Now we also need to set up Tali. I have a point, I can't do anything with that. Garrus has 2 points, can't do anything with that. Still haven't respect him, but probably will. So, Tali. You, if you take Quarry Machinist, it's duration and weapon damage. The combat drone, draw enemy fire, stun targets, etc, etc. AI hacking, synthetic enemies. I mean, fairly good right now. Right, we have a lot of points, so let's actually max out combat drone. That seems fun. So what can we get? Combat drone to shock damage, damages target, or its electroshock damages target health, armor and biotic barriers. Kind of good. Explode. Pulsing energy deflects high damage on nearby enemies. No. Go for attack. And then we do AI hacking. Max that out. Come on, max it out. There we go. And we can get she provides the ultimately shield strength and maintains for a long hack duration. Shield, you say. Wireless signal boosting the strength effect in a wide air attack, multiple synthetics. Seems cool as well, but no. I'll take improved hacking here as well. And then we'll obviously just go Quarian Machinist. What is your ability, by the way? Within a small area of effect, you can divert power from an opponent's shields or from synthetic enemies to restore the user's shield. Well, that sounds kind of fun for me as well, wouldn't you know? Maybe I'll have a bit of a think about that one. Cool. Right, let's get in and see what we're dealing with. We have Geth, wouldn't you know? And you obviously have shields. Let's send a combat drone on you. But obviously you are not really going to be a problem. The combat drone is indeed working, but yeah, let's get some overload on you. So they said 10 to 15. We shall see if that is actually correct. Right now we have killed about 6. Oh, where the hell did you go? You went over there. Cool. Kill. Oh, whoa. Okay. Slightly. Just a little number more. Let's kill you. Kill. Oh, good hit. And you're dead. That is a hunter. What if I did that? Okay. Crap. Can't do that. Do an overload on you. Because Tali's abilities actually doesn't recharge that. Oh, what the hell happened there? Yeah, Tali's abilities actually doesn't seem to be recharging that fast. Right. Bit of a quick thing there. And if there are 10 to 15 enemies in here, we basically killed all but all of them. So I would assume that there are actually more. Right, let's get to all of these laptops. Credits over here, but we need information. We are getting some power cells. Are there by any chance any primes in here? Probably yes. Let's get in here. More medigel and a terminal. Let's hack that in just a second. Repair drone.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
So why would you select this one?
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Okay, and exactly how did you ship these?
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home and Father would send a small ship.
And how much did you salvage from Haystrom?
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Cool, and yeah, any of that helped?
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Well, we shall see if we can find more, but we have a terminal to hack, and it's basically just more credits. Right, weapons out. Is that another? Well, there we go, a log.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
So they seem to recognize Geth, like active Geth. Okay. We have a monitor here to hack. Hopefully that can shed some light on things.
This should come in handy.
Well, not really, but we got a Geth shield strength. Is that for the ship? I think that is for the ship. One of the upgrades that we actually do need. Cool.
Get ready to fight.
Oh, what? Right. Sure. Another hunter. Bam. Take it over. It's ours. Did we need it? Or was it alone? Might have been alone. Well, okay. Shoot it in the head. There we go. Perfect. Right. That was a bit unnecessary, but sure. A laptop over here, probably more money. Yes, indeed. More money. Yes, indeed. That's a whole bunch of money. You could have reduced the number of laptops and just had like 1 or 2, and then just added more money to them. But fine, whatever. Another log.
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Okay, were these researchers actually in on it in some way? Possibly. Well, we shall see. Let's hack a wall safe or bypass a wall safe. And that's just more money. Bloody hell. Bunch of money in here. Right, this is obviously going to be a fight. So that's a trooper. Let's take that one over. Bam, bam. Oh, get into cover. Go. You're going for that one. So I can do a big shot on you, and they give you a bit of a shield and turn you to my side. So Tali is very, very good to have on this mission, wouldn't you know? Yes, indeed. Do that. Now start shooting at you. Another hunter. Bloody hell. Take you over as well. There we go. Take care of you. Overload. Take care of you. Go for you. Blast you to pieces. And you're dead. You are actually not dead. But you are also... No, 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 you absolutely can. Like, very much so, in fact. There we go. Go for you. Do an overload and shoot. You're dead. Oh. There is actually... Where did you come from? Where on earth did you come from? That was a bit weird. Alright. Medikits for some more money, and I don't... Well, there's some palladium just lying around. Actually, 2,000. That's quite unusual. Right, we have a wall console to talk about, but first a wall safe to bypass. And that is even more money. Perfect. And some dead Quarians too.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Uh-huh. Did you know about that?
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Uh-huh. Anything useful? No, no, no. Yes, let's go.
We should keep moving.
Right.
Focus on the goal. I might be doing wrong with these dialogue choices, by the way, but I don't want to risk getting more Paragon. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Right, this is another little area that we're gonna fight in. What is that? That is another hunter. Let's get you taken over, like so. We can kill you meanwhile. Good job, Geth Hunter. And now just kill you. There we go. Hunt regular troopers, a whole bunch of them. Kill you, kill you. I would so love to just go down here. But no, 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 we can't do that. Oh, oh wow, I am almost dead. Yeah, don't stand around aiming too much. Quite bad. There we go. Shield some health for back, shoot the hunter, kill the hunter. I have no idea why you are up ahead. What? What are my friends doing anyway? Holy crap. Okay. Well, I'm the only one alive. Somehow. Don't know why I'm the only one alive, but I am. It's fine, I'll solve this. Well, actually, now I don't have... Oh, this is actually not good. Get my friends up. Thank you. Shoot on you. I need the help of this guy. There we go. As Jesus. No, go into cover. Did we not get Tali up? And you will now come talk to me, which is actually quite bad. But you... No, you... There we go. Go into cover. Why are you dying, Garrus? Oh, he's not sounding too good, is he? No, he is not. And he just went flying. Perfect. Bloody hell, Tali. Oh well. Give me penetrating ammo anyway. I should think a little bit about the abilities that I have. Oh, that did. Okay. It had a bit of an effect. Man, am I running out. Oh, there's one over here. I am running out of bullets. Oh, this is why I don't like this weapon. First damage, yes, but it's horrible. It's really horrible. Wow, okay, my friends died quite a lot there. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but sure. At least I can get some more money, and even more money. Let's just take that money as well, and play the log.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Well, there we go. Right, let's talk about the Quarian.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to clean up your mess. You can't.
We'll make sure to destroy any Geth.
Every Geth on this ship will die, Tali. It won't bring him back. But it's what he would have wanted.
I don't care what he would have wanted, Shepard. I wanted a father who cared about me more than his war effort. I wanted a father who would take the sick leave time and let me see his face without a helmet in the way. Instead, I got orders. And this. And a panel of admirals who think I'm a traitor. Those were my father's gifts to me.
Well, you don't need to look, apparently.
Come on, Tali. You don't have to stay here.
Yes, I do. Someone in this family needs to stop walking away. He had to know I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, the Geth seem to have cut him off there.
You don't know how he would have ended that message.
Yes. I do. Come on. Let's finish this.
Let us do that, but first, do I have some ammo? I don't have ammo. Sometimes you get free ammo, but not on this occasion, no. We get some ammo here, though. Oh, so much stuff to do. Bloody hell, this mission. Right, we have... Jesus Christ. Alright, let me just hack both of these saves here. And it's basically just more money. A bit too much hacking and bypassing for my taste, but whatever. There's the Prime. Right, get even more money from here. A flotilla model as well, cool. But yeah, this is indeed the Prime then. And I don't have my usual get-up of people. That is to say, Miranda and Garrus, which is a problem. What can we do? Oh, that's the Prime. Yes. Take care of the regular ones. You actually dropped ammo. That's very nice of you. Let's take you over as a bit of a occupation for the Geth Prime that I can now unload on. Bloody hell. Oh crap. At least we have this wall. Oh. Well, that's fine. I can just unload on you. You are dead in one shot. Beautiful. And where did he go? There he is. And also do some reeve. And another loaded shot. Like that. And a charge. And the primer is dead. The primer is actually generally fairly easy. Wasn't dead, but almost dead, you know. Yeah, the Geth primer are actually fairly easy. At least compared to Ymir-mechs. Ymir-mechs are still horrible. Right, here we go, the evidence. And apparently we just know that the evidence is here.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
So, let's hear about it.
Play the recording.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
And indeed. In fact, he is largely responsible, but also that is the evidence that we need, because he explicitly wanted Tali to be left out of this, so Tali could not have known what he was doing.
Your father was deliberately networking the Geth to Sapiens to do weapons tests.
That breaks our most sacred laws. Laws that predate our flight from the homeworld. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
I mean, your father is dead, so what's the problem?
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
Well, we'll see at the trial.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Right, we are to return to the trial.
There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
She's right here, mate. Like, right here.
Within a few hours.
But sure.
Was right. Springing the information about
Wait, what? Are they in here?
We practically dared her to take back the Alarai. We killed her.
A pity Shepard Vas Normandy is a better speaker than a soldier.
What's going on here with the sound?
Posthumously exiling Tali Zora.
What?
Wait, what is this? Am I supposed to hear this?
If she were killed in action.
It was suggested, Admiral. I recall no agreement. To that end, I call for an immediate vote.
Have we started the trial before I'm even there? That was very, very odd. That has to have been a bug, right? Surely that was a bug. Okay, whatever. Let's head out to the trial and see if we can present some things.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
And yes, indeed, you could have waited for us.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepard. Your success in taking back the Alarai is very unexpected.
but also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
I mean, again, why was it unexpected of me to just clear a ship of some regular Geth? I killed bloody Saren and took down a freaking Reaper, come on. Of course I could do this. So, you are indeed wasting our time right here.
Tali's achievements are the only evidence you should need. Come on, Tali, we're leaving.
What?
This is a formal proceeding.
Wrong, Admiral. This is a sham. You're trying to build sympathy for the Geth to forestall the war effort.
That is completely...
And you want all the messy experiments covered up so you can throw your fleet at the Geth. Do whatever you want with your toy ships, but leave my crew out of your political bullshit. We have no new evidence. You can accept Tali's word, or you can exile the woman who saved the Citadel from the Geth.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Well, good luck in the war.
With this trial over, I hope you can get back to more important matters, like taking your homeworld back from the Geth.
We'll drink a toast on the homeworld, Shepard. Mark my words.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Kila Solai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. It's been a while since anyone shouted down the Admiralty Board. I think it was good for them. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
I mean, you have got to know that I did not do this for your father.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did, you deserved better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Well, let's go home.
Come on, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This is valuable.
And what did we get? We got... Dun 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 dun. Whole bunch of Renegade. Attack damage! Some stuff for Tali. Isn't that just lovely? So let's go back to the ship and see if we had to do any upgrades. I think we have to do some upgrades, yes. First, however, we did get a level up. We have cleared her of her charges. We get the power and outfit, and indeed +2 shield strength. Oh, that indeed was not for the ship. That was for us. And quite a lot of money. Actually, Cerberus being a little bit cheap here. That's a bit unusual. So let's head over to the tech terminal, or research terminal, and get ourselves some tech damage. Beautiful. And in prototypes we have Geth shield strength, actually 1 out of 2. Huh. We probably could get one in like the Reaper IFF mission or something, I guess. Did that unlock anything else? No, I don't think it did, no. Right. So that's that. We have helped Tali out. Which means that in the next episode we have just a few more things to do. I did say actually that when we went here I was supposed to do all of the scanning in here. I haven't. So one mission, or rather one cluster to do here, Valhalla Threshold. We have Minos Wasteland down here. We have the Eagle Nebula, but that is only the abandoned station, which might actually lead to another thing, possibly. And after that, it is only Arrival down here. So possibly I can fit Arrival in the next episode. I wouldn't count on it, but we shall see. We will at least start where we are, which is obviously up here. We'll start here scanning all of this. We'll go down to here, do the mission, go down to here, scan all of this, and yeah, basically then we'll see. That is gonna be the mission for the next episode. For now though, this has been Ghostsmith Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.